Now that we have our data returning with a min and a max, we can make our boxes coloured.
Yeah.
Yay! Where's your excitement gone? Yay!
It's just...
So excited to be doing this. We don't need the Game Analytics API anymore. We are now focusing on to set the color of our cube. So we have our min and our max. We can just loop through our individual item, our events, and say, where do I fit on the percentage scale of minimum and maximum?
Me too.
So let's do this. Float. Range. We already know the range. No, we don't know the range. To find a percentage, we need to, if the minimum was 7 and the maximum was 20, we would need to know that the range of that was 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do need the range. Yes. Sorry. Is equal to
data, the player path by clicks dot min. Oh, so the max.
Max minus the min. So max minus min will give us the range. Dot min. There we go. And now we want to say what is the percentage of where this particular point falls out on that range. So that range is only going to be set once. We could effectively just move that out here.
Oh yeah, true. Range. Yeah, there's no. You don't want to put that inside a loop.
Yep.
Have it
calculate it 20,000 times, even though it's the same value. Okay, I will. So let's go float percentage or percent is equal to range divided by.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Wouldn't to get the
count. Range divided by where we currently sit, what this particular data point's value is, which is data player path by clicks dot data I dot counter. Where did it go? We need to. No, it should be there. Where did it go? Data I dot. Oh, it's called clicks on path. Whoops. We changed it to counter on the other one, on the web API.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So,
yeah.
I was sorry, confusing there. Let's go 2 clicks and let's consistently call it counter.
Yeah. Are there any other places?
No, the only other one we set up is player path by time.
Oh, that's true.
Sitting there going, wait, where'd my counter go? Oh my goodness. Counter. Good. So if we take the range and we divide it by the counter minus the minimum, minus min. Min
data.
Is data. This one. Dot min. There we go. That'll give us where this particular point falls on the percentage range.
Cool.
The reason for the subtraction of min is to say, well, if it was 7 to 20 and I'm 8 and the range is 1 to 13, we better offset ourselves back over to there.
Okay.
So we subtract minimum to get what we want. And now we can say we have our event point. Event data point. I'm thinking that's the same object. We can now set the color of this. Now, we are going to set the color of it directly instead of making a material. Because if we used a material that we change the color of...
Yeah, how would we change the color of a material?
Exactly. If we change the color of one, it's going to update that material everywhere.
So we need to make our own material.
So we effectively... It's got a default material on there at the point, which is not an instance of another material. It's an instance of a material that exists in the scope of this object itself. So that default gray that's there, we can override that on a per object basis if we define the material ourselves.
Makes
we
sense.
Adjust it.
That makes sense.
Yep. So now we go here and we say event data point. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to type material. So let's get the material. The current material that exists on this object is equal to event data point dot get component. We want to get the renderer of it, and we want to get the current material that exists on the renderer.
This means nothing to me.
We go mat.color is equal to color.lerp. Now, if we're going to lerp between two colors,
the hell?
Linear interpolation.
Oh, that makes sense.
I keep forgetting you're not a Unity programmer.
Well,
I mean, you're a web programmer.
I know. Well, I know what linear. What's it
Oh
called?
no, I know you know what a lerp is. I'm thinking like when you're going, well, he doesn't know what material is or what I just did there.
Yeah, well, it's just Well, I've done OpenGL.
Yeah.
But that's all this stuff is defined by me
Yeah.
instead of
already
existing. Already there. Yeah.
All right. So to lerp between two colors, we must put in a color A and a color B, and then a float, which is the percent.
Oh, unclamped. What is this?
Clamped. So let's put in color
Clamps.
display high, and we'll define these guys in just a moment. And color, color display low, display
low.
and then we'll call that percent. And now that we have the materials color set, we can also make it a little bit transparent.
Oh.
Let's come back to the transparency in just a second. We'll put in here, make me transparent. First, let's make our two colors.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll come back up here and we'll say at the top of everything, let's put it a little bit lower.
Private. Oh.
No way, public.
We're gonna
go back into Unity, and then we can define what the color looks like in using its color picker.
That makes sense. I was just gonna put in the RGB values.
Yeah, I don't have to do that.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Then I got to calculate what everything is. I didn't mean to go to the time checker. I meant to go into Unity because usually Alt Tab is exactly where I want it. Unity is very cool. All right, here we go.
.NET Core.
Sorry?
I knew it was using .NET Core.
.NET Core 2. All right, so now that we're on black, we can say the high color, the lots of it is going to be red, and the low color is going to be super green.
It's pretty fancy.
Greened up.
It's quite green.
And because it's going to just linearly interpolate,
too green.
It's going to add the basically what the middle point is.
Yes.
Yes. I did not mean to do a time check again. Let's go into Unity, and now my Alt Tab is set up the way I want it.
Cool.
Let's check out how this looks first.
Yeah.
So we got lots of green and one thing being red. And there's a little bit of transparent going over here.
I think that's about right, actually.
Yeah, we've clicked it just in lots of different random places. So let's go pause. And now we can actually come into individual things and go, wait, they're slightly off.
Yeah.
So if you go, well, they should kind of be grouped together, then that comes down to how did you want to capture the data originally. We did ours with 1 decimal point.
This is, well, no. Oh. Okay, sorry, yeah.
That was Nick controlling things and having fun. So on each one, we can come and look at its position. We can click into individual one, which is kind of cool. Kind of fun. So what we can also do is add another object onto this to say what the value of this things was.
This things was, yes.
This things was. This event position. Let's quickly do that. So let's create a new... No, let's do that in another video. I said I was going to make these transparent, so let's do that. Make me transparent. So mat.color is equal to new color. And now we can say, well, let's take what the current version of the colors red is. Basically what we want to do is we're going to go red, green, blue, which is already there, and say, let's make it red, green, blue, alpha. So dot red, dot green, dot blue, and the alpha, we can just make that 0.1 F. We can make it 90 if you want, but you're not going to see much of a difference with that. Yeah. Let's jump back into Unity, press the play button, do it, hit the A button, and now we can see why aren't they colorizing themselves?
They are colored. What do you call that?
I want it to be see-through.
Maybe it wasn't see-through enough.
It should be 0.1, that should be 10%. 10% see-through.
Make it 70%.
7.
Maybe you didn't save.
Maybe I didn't save. Grrr, they're not colorizing themselves. I don't know why that's not happening.
Can we check the...
Possibly because I need to set this guy to actually support transparency in the first place. Prefabs, data point. No, I can't do that because you're there. You know what? We've got the colors working. And instead of spending this video trying to fuff about, let's figure it out offline and then come back in the next video.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Thank you very much, everybody.
See you guys later.